What would your advice be for someone who spends money on escorts for social proof, who wants to transition away from that and stop using escorts and just not use escorts?
Yeah, that's interesting. You asked that, John. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Sorry. My bad. I apologize. My bad. Sorry. It's hard, dude. That's coming from a really hard place, man. When guys use escorts, those are some of the toughest clients that I have to work with, because every time I put them in a situation where they're talking to women in a normal situation, the girls aren't as hot and they aren't as receptive, and the guys get very bored and then very frustrated very quickly. Very quickly. And so it's hard. The other part is a lot of these guys would talk a girl into having sex with them, and the girl would be like $2,000, and they'd sleep with them for like $1,200 or something. And they thought they had game because they talked a prostitute into sleeping with them for less money. They thought they had game. And when you tell them, dude, you don't have game, you're actually just a weirdo who pays women for sex, they don't want to hear that. And it's very hard for them to hear that. Does that make sense, Ice?
Yeah.
It's like playing NFL football just loaded on roids, and then the next time you're like, hey man, we're going to do some testing, don't take your steroids, and like you come to the realize you won't even be able to like play high school football without steroids. That's what it's like hiring hookers. Like it's such a fucking advantage when it comes to getting girls. It's such an incredible advantage that, and by the way, if you're wealthy enough, it's not really that big of a hit on you financially, but what it does is it destroys your ability to communicate with humans. It makes sense? And then here's the other thing. When the woman then takes your money and then leaves, your resentment for her then carries over to every woman you see. And you just become further and further away from having a normal relationship with a woman. That's the problem with it. I fucking envy those people who like just average people who live in an average city and have no social media and can just like just be madly in love with each other and just think this is the best thing ever. I'm sorry but none of those people exist anymore. They don't. And if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, then explain, why 2 billion people are on Instagram.
Go to Arkansas, babe.
Okay. We're going to Arkansas tomorrow. I've made up my mind. MOA, Arkansas. Arkansas immersion starting next month. Get ready. We're hunting alligators, and we're getting in a hot tub with our cousin. All right.